We don't have an air fryer. We just have a fryer. Well, what we have is a saucepan that we've turned into a fryer.
Ah.
The classic way.
I like my air fryer. One of my sister-in-laws gave me a pretty big one, so I've been enjoying it. Got it for Christmas last year, I think.
Oh, look at the phase 4 progress we're seeing there.
And we're back. All right.
Oh, it doesn't even let me. Okay.
And we're back.
I can't even build any of the Fixmas items anymore. That makes me sad. Even though I have the materials.
They're gone from the queue menu. Customize is all you got left.
What we got is what we got.
Yeah. It makes me a little sad, but okay.
As long as you don't dismantle everything.
You can still make belts.
You can.
Yeah, as long as you don't dismantle anything.
You can still customize belts and vehicles.
Well, that's a lot of inventory space. I don't have to fill up anymore.
Yep, put them in storage. I'm literally just going to hover my way over there. No, I'm not, because, again, I just remembered. We can zip line the whole way there.
Yep. I did all my materials shopping last time, so off we go.
Steel generator, we need steel, we need iron, we need fucking battery.
Yeah, we're going to have to make ECRs and, whatever the other thing is, batteries.
Yeah, versatile frameworks, ECRs, and batteries.
Don't envy all on that one.
Versatile framework is relatively cheap compared to some of the other stuff we're building.
Can you toss me the save file so I can look at the map? Figure out what resources we have left to grab.
Give me just a moment. Let me get to a place where I can safely hover next to one of these power towers. Okay. Interactive map. Save games are stored here.
I'm still somewhat in awe that they buffed the zip line this much, at long last.
Right?
Like, when it initially came out, it was kind of a joke because of all the jumping you'd have to do between power lines. But now that they made a mode of conveyance that's just relatively simple to set up, yet crosses a vast distance.
Okay, in the Satisfactory channel is the save we're running from.
Cool.
Right. Hit the sprint mode on the spline to get there a little bit quicker. Yeah, I am highly anticipating having the hover pack in my game. Because hover pack plus zipline equals just go wherever with absolute impunity. Hover pack, zipline, power towers, I should say. Like, you know, the quartz cave we're using in this game and kind of the green starter zone, I've got basically a run of power towers directly from the middle of the green starting zone all the way up to the quartz cave.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, just that whole West Coast run, yeah.
Get all the way from the quartz to the steelworks with zipline. Yeah, my steelworks is that mess of cheap iron that's at the very southern or southwest edge of the map,
Yep.
right at the abyss. And using that coal that you have to jump over the abyss to get to.
Yeah.
And this is where, after 3 weeks of not being here, all the signs I put down are about to become real irrelevant.
There's not really any one location that's going to be really good for this.
No, we're going to be transporting in material to make this work. There's no way around that. I don't like how that's sitting. I think I'm going to tear it out and raise it up. Yes, I am.
Alright, now I gotta figure out how this all spaghettis into a bunch of assemblers and manufacturers, so that eventually just like the 2 products I need from this section can move on to the main building. Lovely.
5 seconds. Maybe been a little bit less than that.
There's a couple of pure bauxite spots near some coal. Ugh, lordy.
Do it this way.
Coal and iron is enough together?
Look about right. Yeah, I guess we'll find out.
So these are those.
That's kind of terrifying.
What?
The southern end of the map near in the beginner area, the beginner grasslands.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
There's a cluster of a normal sulfur, a pure coal, and a bunch of iron nodes. We just bring bauxite down there, and that could be our spot for...
Yeah, just bring bauxite all the way down to the southern edge of the map, yeah.
Yeah.
That's not a problem. Well, I was already talking about using a drone to get that bauxite that's way up on that cliff north of the Oilands.
Yeah.
Just grab it from there and drone it down.
Yep.
Okay, that's better. This roundabout is now actually useful. Once I slap this block signal on it.
Oh right, I wanted power shards for some reason. Fancy that.
Let's see. Do you want me to run up and get a drone ready by one of the pure bauxites that we're not using?
What the?
While you're fixing that roundabout of yours? Sorry, that was my phone.
Your phone is loud and sparkly.
It was very close to my mic. I forgot that I hadn't silenced it.
If you can get a drone on the one that, like the one I was talking about, the one that's way out there.
The one that's on that little pointed part of the cliff where we've got a radar tower near it?
Yes, that's exactly the one.
So we need...
If you can get one there, that's... Because then it'll just be a straight shot south. That'll save us a little bit of travel time.
We need rips.
Yeah, I'll get a drone on that, and then I'll run down south and prepare to start building a platform for us to build that whole shebang on, since we're gonna have to build a lot of components there, then to turn it into what we need.
Oh yeah, yeah. That southern zone is going to be. There's going to be some work.
Mm-hmm.
But since we'll be making crap tons of batteries, we will be able to power the drones that we will be sending back and forth from there.
Yeah, pretty much.
It will at least be self-sufficient.
We're doing bolted iron plate.
Which saves me the trouble of having to try and get a drone powered from the Mega Works. I can just go, nope, we'll just wait until we have batteries going at that site and we'll be fine.
Like we'll need some seed batteries to get it started in order to be able to make stuff.
But
there
I can
all
just
of it.
carry some batteries down.
Yep. Oh, well, that's terribly amusing. What did I just do there?
What did I just do? The Satisfactory story.
Right? Frame foundation, please. Oh, it doesn't stick to the... Okay. So I gotta kind of graft a frame floor onto the bottom of this train track so that I can stick a frame foundation underneath of it so I can then remove that frame floor. Actually, no, I'm just going to leave it there. It's fine.
This makes a bunch of rips.
Just making it so this I don't have a piece of track just hovering over the sand by 4 inches.
Then we need
The
screws
things that bother you.
and rips to make assemblers, or to make mod frames. All right, probably relatively okay.
I am almost done with this little renovation project, and then I can start heading that away.
Yeah.
Okay, it is a fully functional roundabout that no longer forcibly routes through the new train station up there to get past it. It actually looks neater and tidier than I had it before. I guess I'm actually kind of already vaguely near all of that. Whoa, don't do that. I didn't like that. Hopefully nobody dropped off.
No, that was me having a mishap with a hypertube.
Oh, okay.
Exit the main menu.
Suppose shouldn't have been surprised.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah, my screen only does that refresh blank out thing when someone's dropping.
I see.
Time to find out where it dropped me. Come here often? Maybe. We'll find out.
Real hubris on some of those loading screen tips.
Okay, so what are we building? Oh, I'm carrying a bunch of Fixmas crap too. I need to go back and put all that away.
You need to make some EIBs.
basically need to unload and change my loadout for building up a make stuff site.
Mm-hmm.
This is batteries, isn't it? We're going for batteries.
Yeah, we've got batteries we need to make. We've got versatile frameworks we need to make. And maybe ECRs if we can make them, but though we may need to find a source of Caterium to bring down as well.
Being in the southwest corner, there's Caterium available.
Is there? Oh, isn't there
Yep.
one nearby down there?
There's one at the falls, the falls into the
Oh,
abyss.
yeah, that's right. That's right. Okay, cool. So we're not too far from the source.
Yeah, I think we can do this whole thing there.
Yeah.
Like, we'll be building the entire magnetic field generator there and then just drone it up to the elevator.
Space elevator, yeah. And since it'll have batteries there, it can take itself to the space elevator.
These will be our encased industrial pipes. Yes, yes. I have no confidence until the thing is placed and done, apparently.
It's almost like you've played this game before.
Yeah, it maybe comes from a reasonable place, yeah. So that'll be our EIB.
I'll be glad when they fix the bug that the exploded fart rocks stop having the gas effect.
Mm.
My sense of verisimilitude.
Screws and rips to make.
My whole hypertube line to my ECR site that I can't even use.
Yeah, that is kind of... It'd be nice if they fix that.
Mm-hmm.
Do I just do the 4? Yeah, might as well. Bolted frame.
Oh, I have some critter guts. Hey, I know what to do with those.
Into the smart
Hey.
bin. Hold on a second.
Oh,
Aha! There's a purple power slug underneath my platform in the water.
Hey.
Alrighty then. Alright, do we have a bin we're putting random Fixmas leftovers into?
I just dumped it into one of the big bin that's next to the hub
Okay,
because I didn't really.
that's all I need. Boop.
Oh, that's not quite a good spot anyway.
Alright, so if we're making...
I need to assume I need room for spaghetti anyway.
Did that. Okay, so first things first. Versatile framework is just modular frames and steel beams, so... And we have all the alts we want, so we literally just need iron
Mm-hmm.
and steel to get the versatile frameworks done. That's not a problem.
Yep, and that's why I picked a spot that had a lot of iron and a pure coal. So.
It's the batteries that are going to be a pain in the butt. We need 20 a minute. Which actually isn't that many batteries, but we're also going to need enough batteries to supply the drones that are going to and fro.
Mm.
So, constructors for aluminum
Is that
casing,
too close?
refinery for sulfuric acid.
No, that's just it. Alright.
Refineries, foundries, and constructors in a blender. Okay. So I'm going to edit my to-do list and take those away. Production.
Oh, look at that.
Blendo.
Thank you, Double Cross, for banning that bot. Didn't even know you were here, but you're helping out anyway. Thank you.
Bye, bot.
We don't want your kind here.
Money's no good here. All right. Really? Can I just literally not put this thing down to play with it for a minute? Thank you.
All right, and then
Are we making an aluminum plant? The other thing we have to bring in is sulfur.
mm-hmm.
Because you either need dry sulfur to make the classic battery, or you need sulfuric acid to make the regular battery.
Mm-hmm.
You can't get away without sulfur either way.
Yep. All right. This bauxite has a drone port on it.
Okay.
Most efficient use of space? No. Will it work? Yes.
I-
Big mood. All right. Refineries and a couple of blenders then. Let's go with that. Foundry. Alright, so if I want to make battery at, say, 40 a minute. Two, three, four, 5 foundries and a bunch of constructors. Got it.
You doing the math?
Yeah. Like, I'm not going to worry about doing the math on constructors because those are just rips and cables, and I should always be carrying crap tons of those anyway.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just working on the battery part. Figure we can add in more stuff as needed, but each part of this is going to be its own separate thing anyway.
Pretty
That's
much.
how I'm treating this build.
Because I don't think the versatile framework has any crossover with that.
No, it's just steel parts, I believe.
Oh right, yeah, the steel products, right? Yeah, and there's coal down there.
Mm-hmm.
So coal and iron equals steel products.
Yep. And I'm sure we could find some sulfur nearby down there. And if not, we can bring it in.
We will be bringing it in.
Yeah.
Guess where I'm at in my game?
Yeah, I
down there?
recall. I recall my.
No, there is sulfur over there because I'm using it to make black powder.
Mm.
There is sulfur over there. It's in a weird spot. That the foliage glitches out all the time, but it is there. So yeah, okay, no, sulfur's fine. Coal is fine. There's lots of cheap iron. It's all cheap, but there's lots of it.
There's sulfur down there.
Yeah, there's
Yes, there
sulfur
is.
down there.
Right, pretty much at the southern edge of the map.
Ah. Oh, yeah, okay.
And since we're
Uh,
going to be at the southern edge of the map,
Yeah, we have basically claimed that as our magnetic field generator build area.
Mm-hmm. So y'all are
So
going to
we're
be
really going to
basically
be.
neighbors to my build.
thank God for turbo fuel jetpack. I'm crossing the map so dang fast.
Okay, so I'm bringing enough materials to build the machines we're going to need to make batteries.
Okay.
I am fully equipped with the ability to do that. I'm going to get a few more
I need to
rotaries
bring
mod frames.
concrete all the way yonder.
There's modular frames.
Oh yeah, there's pure deuterium right there. Okay.
Yeah, that one Caterium is really good. You just have to get it where it needs to go. At some point, it's almost a given that I'll be building a train station where we're going to be building, because I'm going to want to be able to freaking taxi back and forth.
Yeah, having a taxi down here would be huge.
Because it's going to be, even for a zip line, that's going to be a long ass trek back and forth.
Mm-hmm. And we do have some normal coppers nearby if we end up needing it.
Yep. Like, I was originally figuring the iron wire recipe, but since we're not using the copper for anything else, probably.
Okay, here's the pure coal. That's that.
And that's EIBs.
Boop. Come on. Thank you.
There's the sulfur, the normal sulfur. Oh yeah, it is in a funky spot.
Yeah, the foliage glitches out over there, too.
Yeah, these weird purple trees.
Yeah, it makes everything go
Screws accounted for.
sideways for some reason. Okay.
And we
Even
just
got all
pop
the
down.
stuff I need.
No, we've got 5 power card. The radar tower that I can see and bring the power over. Then we can at least hover down here.
Can I just get away with that? No. That would have been a neat trick, though.
Ah, the neat tricks that could have been. There's like 2 slugs in that tree. What the heck?
Okay. So, yeah, heavy encased frames.
I did not check my critter settings before starting this, and I'm kind of thinking I just won't really care.
Yeah.
Just need to make a clean
I feel like we're
6,
late
right?
enough in the game that it just doesn't really matter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, do I really need to do more critter combat? Not today.
Nah. We've kind of transcended critter combat that's not like the insta-kill monsters.
One of the happiest things I did in my new save is to use the advanced game settings and turn off arachnid creature spawn entirely.
Mm-hmm.
I have no idea where I'm going to end up. I'm following the line of power towers over here, and it's like, where is this leading me anyway? Oh, it's leading me down there. That may not be where I want to go.
If you find the radar tower, I've got a line of power towers from it where...
Yeah, I have a feeling I'm going the wrong way here. Bounce off of that. Where did I end up? Oh, I'm... Yeah, I'm on the wrong side of the lake.
Oof.
Hi, Spud.
Oh, hello. Don't mind me.
I'm going to bop back up there a bit and then head west. Because there's definitely power poles. I can get where I need to go. Probably.
And all these steel pipes. To one overclocked manufacturer.
No.
And that should all give us, the heavy modular frames that we need primarily from this section of the graph. Plus some steel pipes for the stators.
Okay, I have
This
this sneaky
whole-
suspicion I'm on the wrong side of everything for this.
This whole lake platform, and it's sending 2 products out. Essentially. Which is Buck Wild.
I have not found a power line lead that goes west yet. There must be one.
I don't know where it might be, actually.
Oh yeah, I need to grab my pocket. Oops. Give me just a moment.
Now, where's all this in relation to... Ah, there it is. No? Wait. Where's all this in relation to my other platform? Can't see it past all the fog. Oh, there it is. Wow, it's up there. Alright, that puts us somewhere.
Okay, there we go.
There really isn't a good way to get here, get there from here. I don't want to go all the way around the center of the map the long way. But we don't actually have anything connecting
Yeah, it's probably
The
just some awkward regular power lines. Yeah.
Yeah, we don't have the big power towers, and I don't have enough steel to make them leading out here.
I have gobs of steel. That is not my problem. So what I might do is I might just start a run of power towers. Oh yeah, I found a line of power lines. But I think I'm going to start basically at this train station because that's literally all that power pole does. All right. I have a new side project.
Hmm.
Make power towers to the west.
Infrastructure.
Mm-hmm.
What a surprise. Infrastructure.
That's how every major project starts now.
Pretty much. I know you can smell the ham and the cheese, young lady, but you cannot have it.
But.
We're talking about,
What
like,
are you trying to do? I hate when it grabs onto the wrong part of the thing.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you want to place just a small power thing, and it's like, oh, you wanted a really big one, right? Like, no, I wasn't aiming at the top, you twit. Oh, that is terrifying. I can just put it way over there, in the middle of nowhere,
Mm-hmm.
and it'll just let me.
You can put them so far apart from each other. It's insane.
Of course, I'm doing this dismount during an autosave. Oh!
Oh, there we go.
Oh, that is down there. That is very...
It's very down is kind of the problem, yeah.
Oh, goodness.
I mean, we're only talking about like 45-ish, but...
Invalid aim location, no doubt, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's going to be a tall angle. Okay. Luckily, there are regular power poles I can hover off of while I demolish this. And rethink that crap.
Okay. Thank goodness I can tear all the signs down.
Gonna work.
Oh, this is gonna be such spaghetti. Such fine pasta to show you. Oh boy.
I don't know if this is gonna work. Guess we'll have to find out. The hard way.
Okay.
There's just like a crisscross applesauce of regular power poles over here. No. Okay, that doesn't work. That was too much. That was a greater than 60-degree angle.
Mm-hmm.
It almost threw me off into the abyss.
Oh no.
Boy.
That would have sucked. Okay, so that can't stay.
That'll get us steel pipes and heavy mod frames. Okay. Now to tentatively wire this all up, at least. Wire it up but not turn it on just yet, and We'll call that good.
Okay, so that's just not gonna work. That is a non-starter. I am not bridging that chasm with these power poles. But what if...
Alright, how crazy can I get with this?
Oh, you're on the other side of that. Yep. Yeah, you are. That's not gonna work.
Oh, what is that? It's just perfect? Wow. Okay, then.
Can you reach there? Yes, you can. Oh my god. Now to terrify myself.
But how it goes, yeah.
Because if I mess this up, I am going down to the abyss and I'll be trying to retrieve my carcass. So... you...
Probably didn't need to go that tall, but oh well.
Freaking... you... Now... Really? Interesting choice. It's less of an angle. However, this could still go horribly wrong.
Oh boy.
I'm vaguely pointing in Nyx's direction. Kind of. Oh, you're really gonna let me do that? Oh, that's just wrong. Hilarious, but wrong.
Mm.
I just threaded a needle with a set of power towers.
I see the power towers coming.
Now, as long as I don't get bonked off as I go past this cliff. I did not. I can't believe that worked. Oh, I know where I am. Terrifying thing to be saying from right here, but... No, I was just up here in my save getting some resource or something. Oh, yeah.
We've now played this
Okay.
game just enough that we can, like, we have, like, a nostalgic familiarity with just about every part of the map in some way.
Pretty much.
Yep.
I feel more human now that I've eaten.
Funny how that worked.
Okay, so this is just going to be right smack in the middle of that little piece of territory down there. Like, I can't... I guess I could put it into the trees. But I can only go so far. I suppose I could go up there and then down again, but screw it. Oh yeah, this is gonna be... Okay, do you say you have power towers from that radar tower, or?
I've got a couple of power towers ready from the spot where I'm wanting to build.
Are you wanting to build anyway?
I basically am figuring we just build focused around the coal spot since it's kind of the central point.
The
And I'm just
coal
gonna,
spot over there, the one down there?
yeah, I'm basically gonna build a platform out over this crater with some limestone nodes because we're gonna need the water from nearby. Basically, the little tiny lake that's between you and me.
Yeah, we're gonna need at least that bit of water.
Yep.
Ah.
We have 5-second warning. Oh, that's really funny. So that kind of cliff edge, that little mesa cliff thing next to where that radar tower
Mm-hmm.
is pretty much where my space elevator is.
Hmm.
Oh, nice.
So I'm like, oh yeah, I'm familiar with this chunk of territory. Okay, I'm trying to make kind of an angle, or I'm trying to curve these a little bit
Yeah.
because I don't want the angles to be so high that we get thrown off. Floor is too steep. Shut up.
Let's see. Um,
And we have to drop up. Sorry, tree, but you're just gonna have to go. Okay, let's test this.
Okay.
There, the 2 power towers that I could make. What I had enough steel to do. I see you coming.
Yep, I'm just doing a quick back and forth test to make sure I don't get thrown off the zip line,
Yeah.
because that would be unfortunate.
Mm-hmm.
That one goes away.
Got that made. I need to make a trip home for materials.
Well, my power tower line runs basically to the train station near Spud's original work area.
Yeah, and there's a power tower line from
And
there
then from
home.
there, yeah, it's like they're not joined up, but they're close enough.
Mhm.
Ooh, that's... I wonder if that's close enough. It probably isn't. No, I can't tag yours from here, but...
There we go.
But... From... Oh, I was just... There you go.
Boom. Connected. Meow. Off I go.
Bye!
Bye.
Enjoy the needle threading. I thread the needle of that rock formation over there.
Nice. Oh, I see it. Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's right. The coal that's at the top of this stupid platform.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Yeah, that was annoying.
Yeah, that's makes for an interesting first steelworks, to tell you what.
Oh, this is actually where I sighted my black powder, because this is where the sulfur is.
Yeah.
No, the coal I tapped is the one that's on that floating island further west.
Interesting.
Mm.
Yeah, slightly terrifying.
Only slightly.
Okay, that angle is almost enough to be a problem, but luckily is not actually enough to be a problem, so we're good. Hey, fart rock. There's probably more of you somewhere.
You use painted beams for aesthetics. I use painted beams to be a degenerate. We are not the same.
We are not the same.
I can't wait for you all to stumble upon my wiring solution for this whole mess.
All right, so where is that lake we were talking about? Oh, that lake right there.
All right.
I was looking at the map and realized that's probably the only source of water we got, because there aren't any like water fracking sites around there.
Nope, this is almost...
And the edge there is just
where we have
cliffs into empty pits, isn't it? So.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but it's not actually water.
Okay, so that should be, at long last,
Bleeds
the
deep enough I can put water extractors in it.
iron, coal, and concrete section of the big assembly director system graph done.
Hot dog.
With all of its constituent parts prepped and ready to go, or at least pathed out. Which means from here, the actual last the last set of first order products I need to stage are petroleum products, plastic and rubber.
Fun.
and then
You're getting there.
And then we can finally start putting it all together. Oh boy. All this to make one space elevator product at a semi-reasonable pace with a optimal-ish minimum of resources. Real architect of my own suffering kind of problems here. Real build a machine to thrash your own ass problems.
Just gonna get back on the ground and wipe these up by hand.
It sucks ass, are you sure? Okay. What oil am I tapping here?
Amounts?
Right there, huh?
I figure if you already got the materials for building the machines, I just need concrete.
How much crude do I need? A fair bit, but like 342? That's not much. In the grand scheme of things. But it's going to be another wall of refineries.
Does seem to come up fairly often, doesn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I have replaced a jaggy line of power poles with...
Oh, did you get rid of the power pole line, thankfully?
Yeah, I mean, the parts of it we don't need.
Yeah.
There's bits that go off into the sides to go get things we might need still, but...
Mhm.
But yeah, no, just power towers. They're more elegant.
Yeah, they are.
Anyway, what I'm supposed to be doing is...
Oh, wait, is this on an iron node?
Is it pure aluminum ingot and sloppy alumina? Is that what I'm doing?
What is the optimal one? I believe
I don't know
so.
which
Uh, alumina solution.
Because the pure ingot is what you just take the scrap and make it ingots. Because we need to make casings.
Yeah, bauxite and water to make alumina solution.
Right, bauxite and water to make alumina solution is the sloppy alumina, so yeah.
And then
Somehow we need alumina solution and coal to make. Very weird the way that Satisfactory Tools laid this out.
sloppy alumina was just
Bauxite and water, yeah. Because that only needs sulfur, water, bauxite, and coal to make batteries at that point. Okay, good, good, good.
was it just the slop
Because it wasn't the electrode aluminum scrap. So I'm not doing anything with petroleum coke.
what did I do up there? I've completely forgotten.
Because when you filter for aluminum anything, and there's only the two alts for it. And I feel like you were using both of them.
I feel like it, yeah. I just don't recall what the critical component was.
Well, I've got the map. If I can remember where that bleeping blank I was looking at. Okay, you're using sloppy alumina going into the aluminum scrap and then pure aluminum ingot. Yeah. Yeah, so sloppy alumina and the pure ingot are the two alts you're using for the
Gotcha.
massive amounts thing.
Oh yeah, so I'm pulling in silica to make the pure ingots, right? Or
No, the pure aluminum ingot is literally just scrap in a constructor.
oh right, yeah. Oh wait,
It's
yeah.
this must
Oh
have been
right,
their
right.
original
Oh right,
plan,
it's
and
it's
then they
it's
decided to make it harder.
right. No, it's listed the other way around in the frickin'.
Yeah.
It's listed the other way around, but this is they swapped the standard and alternate recipe in my list. But like, yeah, no, it's just the regular aluminum scrap to aluminum ingot with no extra. Yeah, doy.
So we need 133 water. Big deal. That's one extractor, honestly.
Yeah, the sloppy. And then yeah, that just takes basically all the silica out of it, and yeah, makes the numbers a lot happier.
Oh, Gus. Stop rubbing up against that power tower.
Okay, well, immediate problem that needs to move. Probably means I need to build something here.
Oh. I've got my taxi going from the train station that's at the end of these power lines to the hub. So we've got a dedicated train coming semi-close by.
I'm not going to need all of this platform, but I'm putting it down anyway. Oh, refineries. Guess what I didn't... Yeah, because I didn't do that. That's right. How many refineries can I afford? Oh, right. I'm not using foundries because I'm not using the other recipe. I'm not using the stock recipe.
Mm-hmm.
I'm using the new recipe. Okay.
Hello, I'm.
Still short on motors. Okay.
I've got motors. I got 46 motors.
That is enough to make up the difference. A refinery down.
There we go.
Need more? How many do you need?
Like 30.
So 3 more refineries, or?
No, I don't. The refineries I got to place in a particular pattern,
Okay.
so I just need the motors for now. Because this is going to be one of those weird things where we've got water going in and water going out, looping back in.
And you shake it all about.
Yep.
Pretty much.
But luckily, it's just because we're only making 40 batteries a minute. You know, there's only 4 refineries, couple smelters, couple blenders.
I'm very
not
glad
that
that your reaction to that was very nonchalant. That enhanced it pretty greatly for me, honestly. Just completely no sold that joke.
Oh god, that's
Yeah, there's a little box for you with motors.
cool. Thank you. Take all. Goodbye. Like I said, I probably won't need this whole pile of space, but so we're going to be bringing bauxite in somewhere. Honestly, that might as well be what the rest of this platform here gets used for.
Yeah,
Just slap down a drone's head, because that's where the bauxite's going.
pretty much.
Oh, the water's going to be looping back in. Oh, poop. Okay, I can't just... Alright, fine. I've got to put a variable input doodad on this because we're going to have water looping back from the blender.
Mm-hmm.
Might as well just use the pure and be done with it. As we need
Plural, blenders.
342.
Take that
Yep.
back.
There we go. Okay. And then we make yet another platform.
Boom.
Cool. I gotta do all this work just for this.
Not quite an ideal spot here. Good evening, Pulsar. Tier 8 is going slowly but surely. Actually, it's probably better to say we're done with Tier 8 and now we're just doing Phase 4.
Mm-hmm.
That's where we're at.
Pretty much.
Here we go, that gives us a bit more room. Bit of space to operate. We just build out that way.
That's
Ooh, autosave, sorry.
No worries.
Okay, the variable input priority pipe for looping stuff back into the floppy alumina doodad.
Oh,
40 per minute. What's
whoops, the captions are off for a little bit. Sorry about that.
60 then? Okay. 60 per minute. 133 water per minute. You're going to need to be overclocked. Just a teeny tiny skosh. Whatever. Because then we're going to need to put blender. Where are we going to put blenders?
There we go.
Sulfuric acid. Oh, that's the other thing I need water for. That's the other thing we need the water for. Flipperty gibbet. Okay.
That puts us, yep, right on the water. All right.
That's fine. Nope.
Let's go ahead and point you a bit more directly out. Actually, no, we need you to also
Or do I? Going to the batteries, which goes back into the thing.
Perfect. Okay. There we go. Looks nice and clean. For oil. Need exactly that much oil.
Oh, this is horrible.
Uh-oh.
Oh, I can't believe they're making me do this. I may rethink how this, because I'm using Satisfactory tools instead of Satiscalc. And they're having me loop the water back into the sloppy alumina twice.
Yeesh.
Like they want me to return it from the alumina scrap and from the battery production. And I'm like,
no. What the? So it's
no.
trying to consolidate all of that? Oh, geez.
And I'm like, why can't I just loop some of it back into the sulfuric acid instead? That would make more sense.
Sense make. That's not allowed.
Oh yeah, this just got more complicated. I mean, I will have a battery site working by the time I'm done with this, but as you can see, it's not a lot of moving parts. It's just they're interconnected in very weird ways. Sloppy alumina is making... What in the hell?
Alright, I need to... count how many refineries I need. So about 5, 8, 13. So really about 18. Ugh. I'll be right back.
Okay.
Into that. Two liquids and that. Right, we are definitely going to need more than one drone, aren't we? So yeah. Stacking some drone ports, not a bad idea.
Mm-hmm.
Fully approved. Understood. I get what you're putting down. He wants me to make 2 sulfuric acid refineries, and I'm thinking I'm just going to make one overclocked one. So I don't want to fight with
certainly sounds like a better plan than 2 of them.
I need 50 sulfuric acid. Or 100 sulfuric acid per minute going into the 2 battery blenders. But there is no waste product from that, so why does it think... Okay. But the sloppy alumina has water as a waste product.
Am I gonna want to go for the solid steel ingots over the normal ones?
Yeah, they make more. They just plain make more.
They just make more.
It means you have to smack down some smelters to make the iron ingots first, but the output is vastly better.
That is so doable, though.
Yeah, I mean, like you're going to need like 4 or 8 smelters depending on how many you're doing. Big deal. They don't take up much room. They don't take much power. They're easy to build,
Mm-hmm.
and then you just get so much more steel out of it. 20 per minute water. Oh, we're way underclocking this though. We are way underclocking this. You also need water. Yeah, I'm amused that Satisfactory Tools wants me to loop all the wastewater back into the sloppy aluminum refinery when the sulfuric acid refinery needs more anyway. I loop one into one and the other into the other, and that should be that, honestly. The water from the aluminum scrap can go back into making the alumina solution, and that's our loop. Okay. Two, one, herc.
So yeah, I guess because you gave it a bunch of water outputs and inputs and tried to optimize it all together.
Yeah, it made some interesting choices on how to do the optimization, but its heart was in the right place. But once I figured out what it was stupidly trying to do,
Yeah. Alright, just gotta make a giant petroleum platform and then we will have all the initial non-combined products ready to start being put together, I guess.
oh, for Pete's sake. Yeah, I also did this all wrong. Okay. I just realized I need the wastewater to be at the bottom so it gets the priority.
Mm.
Mm.
Still gonna have to split out the source water, but it's gonna have to be higher. So that's a thing. Source water has to be doing.
Time to head back home and do some shopping.
I blame the fact that I just haven't really done as much with the variable input priority pipes.
Hmm.
Like, it's a solution that I've only implemented a couple times. That's not great either. Never mind. Do the same thing there. The top is where the source water is going to come in. there so that. Good. Recreate the same thing right here.
All right. Time to clean up a bit. Mm-hmm. Turn that slug into power shards. Just in time. Alright, what can I even afford to toss here? Not a whole lot. Yeah, that should do.
I'm going to need to put a thing there.
Do I need a crap ton of copper sheets and plastic? Because I'm going to need Mark II pipes for some of this. I'm already filling up.
Okay, can I? Yeah, just a little bit closer, thank you.
Oh boy.
3-minute water.
At the very least, it's just refineries. Alright, that'll have to be... No, it can't be enough. I need more. Need to get a bit more plastic.
You are double overclocked. You will not make any waste water. Oddly enough, I may have got this thing built out right now.
Hey.
What thing?
My, basically my battery plant.
Nice.
3 refineries and 2 blenders. I just need to make a couple smelters and a constructor to turn the aluminum scrap into ingots and casings.
Gotcha.
And that's the solid product I need for the blenders.
Pardon me. The trip on the zipline seems a bit faster than last session. Nah, it just seems that way. We've all gotten used to it. There hasn't been an update in quite a while.
Mm-hmm.
This is true.
Oh, pardon me.
You're good.
Smelters. Let's build a couple of smelters.
It's still quite a trip. Oh, geez. Hatter is See if that alert goes off. Huh, I don't think my alerts are going off. Well, but I just got raided by my friend Hatter with a party of 9, so welcome.
Hey! Welcome, welcome.
Hi, hi. Welcome to this, where I'm playing Satisfactory with the fam, as it were. And we are 38 sessions deep,
Yeah, we are.
trying to complete the whole darn game and make these amazingly complex factories.
It is certainly a time.
All right, 5-second warning.
So yeah, feel free to stick around if you want to watch us meticulously planning and building, and they're gone.
Yeah.
Aww.
Good, thank you.
Enjoying the heater, kitty.
Pure ingots, you make pure ingots. I then just need a constructor over here somewhere. What are you doing anyway? Scrap. Oh.
Yeah, no worries, Hatter. I'm poking fun mostly at myself, not you guys. I have long since accepted that I have a pretty low energy when it comes to streaming and viewer retention, so
I'm the same way. I feel you.
especially compared to the VTuber crowd. So
Oh, yeah. For sure. I've got a VTuber friend who's like, you should do it too. And I'm just like, do you have any idea how low maintenance I am?
Okay, so there's a refinery
Yeah.
here that needs bauxite, and there's a refinery here that needs coal.
I hear, you should do VTubing, and what I hear is you should get on this treadmill with me for 3 years.
Right.
Right. Sounds so exhausting.
I'm just more relaxed. Oh, thank you. Oh, I don't have a lot of room to work with here.
You realize it's cold in the rest of the living room and come back to snuggle? Hmm?
Bauxite. Select image. I have put signs on 2 of the refineries saying what they need.
Okay.
Now I've done it on the side without all the pipes,
Mm-hmm.
but like the bauxite's gonna have to go into the back of the one that. So, however you choose to get that there is fine and dandy.
Yeah.
133 per minute, so it's basically gonna be a Mark III belt. I put a conveyor lift on the ass end of it. And then there's the sulfur, which we're going to need 50 of per minute. I will just...
You sitting on my knee and staring at me makes playing games very awkward.
All right.
Cat's like, and I care why?
Pretty much. She wants to sit on my knee right in front of the heater and just purr away and stare up at me. It's a little brat.
Okay, so one needs coal, one needs bauxite, one needs sulfur. And they have signs on the front showing which one is which. Fortunately, 2 of them are in the back. I apologize.
No, you're good.
Oh, dearie me.
I'm on my way back.
Okay. Basically just one constructor, really. Okay.
So this is just for the crude into rubber and plastic.
I remember why I came back to the pub. I grabbed batteries to get the drone even started.
Oh, we just yeah.
Once again, Pulsar here to come for my joints. Fall of the Dragons turned 10 this week. The session 0
wow.
of my MLP Fallout D&D game.
It's that old now? Dang.
Yep. Yeah. It's hard for me to think about Fall of the Dragons because it ended poorly with a pretty bad breakup of one of the members, and I still regret that to this day. I did not handle it well.
Nothing, just aluminum solution. Just sulfuric acid. Okay.
All right. Rubber.
My session.
Eh?
My session with my husband's tabletop has been going on a couple of years now. I never understood how like D&D sessions and whatnot can go on for so long until I started playing my husband's tabletop and going, oh yeah, it really can.
Yep. 144 units of rubber. And 84 units of plastic. Diddly-dee.
Oh, sorry, trees, but you cannot be allowed to live.
They're in the way.
Past tense.
Mm.
They were in the way.
Do I go over or under? Do I even care? I don't care, actually. Oh, I do care about the direction these are pointing, though.
Sulfuric acid. Aluminum. sorry, what? For the love of God. Okay. Okay, that's fine.
And then we need to make room for a whole bunch of heavy oil residue. There we go.
Puric acid. The only output of that.
$40.
Okay.
$144 and 42.
And then water comes out of there. Hey. Do we have a swatch for
Okay.
water? We don't really, do we? No, 11.
Um,
11's close enough.
Yeah, 11. 11's
40 per minute. Yeah. Just so that evens it out faster. Input's not too much of a worry. Output, though.
Okay, so what is that drone port for?
bauxite.
Okay. So you got that going. Cool. 133 a minute is all it's going to need. So
Yeah.
we're kind of over delivering, but at this point of the game, we don't care. Ooh, not in a good spot, Mr. Power Pole. Sorry.
Let's see.
I could do this in a more elegant way. I'm not going to.
Go on, little buddy. Go get that box.
Batteries. I'm going to be delivering batteries in what way? Where would you like the batteries to end up? Kind of near over here, kind of?
Yeah.
Okay. Then I'm going to route them.
Because for now, we can just feed them back into the storage container until we need them.
Yeah. 20 per minute, so I only need to mark one belt.
And this one you need sulfur coming down over here.
Yeah, this south or eastmost one is the one that needs sulfur in. I haven't put a lift thing on it yet, but 100 per minute, so I'm going to put a Mark II on it.
Figure out how many sulfur over here. Probably just gonna conveyor it because I don't really have a way. Too short for drone, but
Yeah, and if I had rail here by now, I would use it, but
yeah,
we are nowhere near a train right now.
no. So I'm gonna start working the sulfur over here.
Yeah.
Just because I want that to be entirely one way.
We only need Mark II belts for it.
Mark II, okay.
Yeah, so if you end up needing rips, I've got like 100 and some odd left.
Yeah.
I just put that in the wrong freaking spot. Yeah, I sure did.
And all of these are just going to be making petroleum coke.
Okay.
And that should do it. Alright, now just going to wire these up, huh? Oh, I don't want to do. I don't care about doing anything fancy at this point.
Yeah, I'm really feeling in an earlier stage of the game, I would be doing this fancier, but right now I am
Got things to do.
bereft of ability to care about that.
Mm-hmm.
No power. Well, yes, because I need to get power leads up front first. Reverting back to just, here's a power pole, here's a thing going to that. Like, I'm done.
We want this done.
No doubt. I need a power pole, weirdly enough, right there. Like, we're not making anything yet, but... Oh, I still gotta get the pumps. Oh, I gotta power all these damn pumps. Right.
There we go.
Getting anywhere without that.
Well enough, I could actually hook all these up to just the same grid. Since they're basically sharing a platform and everything. Yeah, high school seniors during state testing weeks. Yeah, exactly.
Accumulating aluminum solution in the aluminum scrap thingy. Not gonna get anywhere past that, but we're at least at that point. All right. I can do the double stack of. Because I got 2 liquids and a solid to feed into these stupid blenders. There's just no fun way to do that.
There really isn't.
The good news is, once those last 2 solid products arrive, we will be making batteries.
And that's huge.
The batteries that we need for the magnetic field generators, and then we can find a site relatively nearby to start on the ECRs. Then we join the batteries and the ECRs and the versatile frameworks together, and we have the magnetic field generators. We are getting there. Heck if I know.
Given the liquids involved, I just want to make sure this all overflows safely.
Okay, those are too close together. I can't do them that way.
Dang. Out of rips.
Out of rips.
Yeah.
Gotta pick one. No matter which one. That
Rips
There
I
we
could
go.
grab.
Every product will overflow.
Oh, sorry, where are you?
I'm just
Oh, you're right there. Hi, hang on a second. Organization, hazard storage box, sure, we'll do that. Boop. There you go.
Heck.
May not be enough, but it'll be some.
Mm-hmm.
There we go. Just draw a big line. There we go. Okay.
Is that power line? Oh, right there.
And then...
Oh, no, did I just do that to myself? I kind of did.
Need some pipeline support.
Forgot one very important thing to not do. All right. What do you mean I can't afford? I'm not out of iron plate. I'm somehow out of iron plate.
Funny how that works.
Oh, I can't finish this because I'm out of iron plate.
Yeah, that's about where I am with rips.
All right. Well, it's going to be someone's making a trip back.
Yep.
Really close. Really freaking close. But.
Yeah, we are.
Just
All
to make
right.
sure
Well,
that
let's
climbs up
break
the
up the
hill
zip
and
line and go zipping.
heads on down.
But by the time our time is up, I think we will have this battery site done. I'm really amazed that I don't get scraped off by this one rock.
It's a pretty near thing.
It's really close.
Okay, I think that takes care of plastic and rubber, which means I now have, at long last, after many sessions of work, every first and second order product staged and ready. to be combined.
Hey.
Oh boy. Which means it's now time to actually build the central facility and figure out how all of these lines intersect. My favorite part of the build.
I don't know if this is going to work, but I'm going to try. Let's find out.
Time to
Oh, it
make the
just might.
proverbial donuts. Yep. The really expensive engine donuts.
I did it. I connected. I put a power tower between the end of my run and part of Spud's run, and it works. You
It
can now
takes us
get
all the way home.
all the way home.
Nice.
That's beautiful.
Oh,
Okay.
Thank you.
I'm coming up to the other platform just to kind of remind myself what I'm dealing with up here.
I admit that the power tower transportation network is much faster to set up.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Just infinitely easier to set up than a train transport network. I'm not wild about having to press the mouse button and just hold it forever to get wherever I'm going, but
Yeah, if you could toggle that, that'd be the one quality of life feature to improve it, yeah.
yeah. But, you can have cheap or comfortable. Cheap and fast or comfortable, pick one.
Yep.
Okay. I know what needs to be done.
You know what needs to be done. What needs to be
Yep.
done?
The entire build or all the parts needed can be done basically in this area.
Yep.
We just have to bring the Caterium over. That will be the last material we need to have brought over.
Yeah, and it's just over there a little ways. It's not that far off.
Yeah.
And there's a couple options. Like there's another Caterium node that's over there. It's
So
just
much
underneath
quick
a rock.
wire.
Mm-hmm.
So much quick wire.
Which is why I couldn't get to it right away because I didn't have explosives yet.
And this is just regular
Yeah.
wire. Or Caterium wire that goes purely into...
Yeah, we bring the Caterium
The
over,
speed
and it will make
wiring.
all the extra pieces we need for ECRs that isn't steel pipes. And that's our ECRs. It's just completely made out of Caterium.
Yep.
And since it's a
Okay.
pure Caterium node, we will have oodles and oodles and oodles of...
It's that sort. Okay, I need iron plates, rods, and rips in quantity, right?
Yeah.
The funny thing is, I am sitting on a mountain of EIBs. Could have just used EIBs for all that.
Coulda,
That's embarrassing. Oh well.
shoulda, woulda.
Stators. AI limiters. I could make the AI limiters here is the thing. Problem is they're just on opposite ends of this mess.
Well,
But since I am here, I think that's probably the better option, just so I have a minimum of things to transport. Computers.
we ever need more coal, there's a pure coal node down here.
Oh, right, the silica. Right, the silica needs to come down. Right.
Rips. Okay, I have a
Ah,
pile of crap.
So all the stuff down there needs to meet with all the stuff up here. Well,
there we go. Our pure Caterium node has been uncovered. No longer
Cool.
buried in a rock.
Thank you, ladder up the power tower platform. You are very helpful. I am on my way back with many basic materials. Rips, iron plates, rods, copper sheets galore.
Oh, if you needed copper sheets, I could have given you some. Oh well.
Oh no, I've had those. 800 of them on me. I don't remember why I had all those, but
Over from nukes, maybe.
am I getting a radiation signal again going over that one spot? Thought we took care of that. Yep. I see Nick's taxi zooming back and forth.
Mm-hmm.
Could have waited for that, but there were these handy-dandy power towers here, and I decided to just go for it. Have to make sure I remember to not take the left turn at Albuquerque. Go straight. Nope, that didn't work. It stuck me down the wrong one.
I usually have to point myself pretty far in the direction I want to go, and then just hold forward.
Luckily, they
And
were
then it
close
makes
enough
me go.
together that I was just able to,
Jump it.
yeah, just hovered over. No real harm done. Just kind of like, oh, okay, that's what happens.
Mm-hmm.
Astonishing how much of the map you can cross in just a couple minutes by hanging on for dear life.
Yeah. These power towers are a quality of life upgrade, I consider them.
And bounce, and off we go, and here we are. Right, we don't have coal yet, that's why. Oh, make a platform all the way over there?
Yeah, I did. Just
Guy
plunked
trained
against
that bad boy over there.
Pretty much.
I don't think I wanted this tall, actually.
Some rips, please.
Oh, right. Storage box. You said you needed rips.
Mhm.
There's a couple hundred.
Hey.
Let's see.
Actually still works for me, so thank you for that. Just use the near one for that. What the heck? Got so few aluminum casing per minute to make this work.
That's the one.
Oop. Sorry,
Oh,
wasn't paying attention to that.
so I need another two. Okay. Back up I go to some more coal.
Splitter. It's not like I'm doing this ever again. The decision that was made, isn't it?
You don't have to have it be the same speed coming off of a splitter, right?
No, you don't. As long as it can handle the capacity coming in. As long as the split,
Okay.
the total output capacity can handle the incoming capacity.
Okay, the blenders are getting their liquids. Oh, did I put a Mark 1 Mark 1 lift on that? What was I thinking? Like, why is it chugging on there? Oh, because it can't ingest sulfur fast enough. Now it can. That was my bad. But I fixed it. But oh right, why did I put an exit on that? That was stupid. The only thing coming out of the front of this thing is sulfuric acid. I don't need a lift on that. So you have to live with those products. I'll take those away. So now it is just coal to this southward facing input dingus. At only 40 per minute, so it don't even need anything nearly as fast as a rip. Right. I need to do something with the actual outputs of those. I'm going to drop those. Yeah, I know.
Okay.
Too high, basically.
I'm gonna need another trip back.
What you need?
More rips.
How many more? Like oodles or just some?
Oodles.
Oh, because
Because
I've got another like 180.
so I need. Well, the coal is also only needing Mark IIs, right? So I looked at the sulfur, and that only needs Mark II.
The coal really only needs Mark 1s. We are only using 40 per minute coal.
Oh, only 40 per minute. I
Yeah.
don't have enough plates for that.
I have 500 iron plates and a little over 200 rips. And the aforementioned 600 EIBs.
Yeah.
So I could always do a bunch of in-place upgrades to turn 2s into 3s or something. And
I have enough steel beams to just make the soul 3s.
when in doubt.
Just be easier on juggle how little I have.
Alright, worst case scenario, there's a way out.
Okay, I don't actually want that there because then it will get in the way of what that's doing. Industrial storage bin, kind of there-ish. Okay, and there's a battery
some
bin.
windows later.
I apologize for the belting you're going to have to work around.
You're good.
I tried to make sure that these two belts are like low and out of the way.
Yeah.
You can get at that thing.
Mm-hmm.
But once we're done, there will be
1.3
an
kilometers
industrial bin.
away.
Yeah.
Okay, so how does this all combine?
Form Voltron.
That's kind of where we're at.
Well, I suppose we're going to need to split off a input from this bin to go into feeding this drone port, aren't we?
Mm-hmm.
But that's it. That's the only other thing we need the batteries for, is just to keep the bauxite coming.
Yep.
Okay.
Unless we want a drone in Caterium to mean we'll need a second drone port, it's just that one.
I mean, that's also an option. Depends on where we put the, or like, are we going to build that part here too?
No.
Well, I'm going to put a smart splitter. I'm going to say center output is battery, but the right output is overflow. And now overflow will go into this bin that feeds the drone.
You got spare steel beams on you? I'm so close to fucking being done.
I have several hundred. Here, box, E, boop, boop. There you go.
This is just making...
Right as I'm trying to click something, of course.
Naturally.
Oh, did an autosave happen?
Yep.
Yeah.
Bad feeling. Turned my dang conveyor around.
Okay, so now there's a smart splitter. The center output is batteries, but the right output is overflow. The overflow will feed this drone port.
Coal is coming in.
Did I do that backward? Do I want...
Let's just... We need you making AI limiters. We need you making slightly more than standard, which is fine.
The first refinery has powered on.
Technically the third refinery.
Hey.
And instantly we... Oh! You know it helps if I actually tell this thing what to make?
Funny how that works.
Definitely help.
40 a minute, so I can downclock that as skosh.
These copper sheets, I could just make you do 15, couldn't I? 15 each.
Buffer bin over here, just in case whatever.
Mm-hmm.
The solution pipe and sulfuric acid pipes are chock full. There is coming in, but that's fine because I don't care yet. I admit part of me wants to just like crank up the speed on that belt for the aluminum casings, but it's kind of like they aren't getting produced any faster, so.
Mm-hmm.
I do not need that other refinery because I basically overclocked. They told me to build 2 refineries for sulfuric acid, and I just said, you know what? Instead of dealing with all that extra piping,
Just make the
double
one and overclock it. Yep.
Yep. That's exactly what we did.
Don't gotta make it more complicated than it needs to be.
Boop. Batteries.
Our itty bitty battery site is now online.
Of course, you know, itty bitty is still 2 blenders, 3 refineries, a water extractor, and whatever was required to get us bauxite, coal, and sulfur. Itty bitty.
Mm-hmm.
It's not elegant, but
Couple of
will.
miners, 2 drone ports.
So now we're making AI limiters
Smile.
here, which is the last thing that can be assembled here without any other required materials.
Important part here is neither of the blenders are backing up on water. So the variable input priority is doing its job.
Mm-hmm.
All the water recycling is doing what it needs to do.
All this wire needs just go to stators, right? Yeah.
I might extend the platform the drone port is on to make a second one to bring the Caterium here.
Oh yeah, yeah. Are we expecting? Okay, because the Tyrium is going to be for the
ECRs.
Yeah.
And that's going to need to be near all the steel, so I'm actually going to want that drone port to be up top where the steel is at. But
Okay. Electromagnetic control rods.
batteries are going to have to come up here to make the
high-speed circuits.
The phase 4
stators,
stuff.
quick wire stators.
Yeah, since the batteries will have to come up here anyways for the phase 4 item, I can build that Caterium drone port up here.
Okay, now I can tell the inputs that I'm using, that I'm providing. Battery at 20 per minute. Right, it's the first all frameworks and the ECRs. It's going to be a pain in the butt.
Okay, so AI limiters, that's that.
Oh, that's right. It's high-speed connectors we make, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
I need more space than this.
Why are you saying you can't calculate that? Unfortunately, we couldn't calculate any result. Missing resource required for the production line. Huh? When I took out the alt for the high-speed connectors, it basically broke Satisfactory tools.
Interesting.
Huh.
I'm like, just make the high-speed connectors the old-fashioned way. That's...
Oh,
it got deselected.
It's not. It's probably not seeing the.
It got deselected. I was using this for some other thing, and I told it not to use that recipe, so I had unchecked it. That's why it got fussy.
Gotcha.
Because we're gonna do the circuit boards. Are we doing? Isn't there a circuit board alt we're doing for?
I can only go that far. All right.
Let's see.
The Caterium circuit board or the silicon circuit board?
Let me see here. ECRs. We're doing the.
Thank you, Source of Light.
Let's see. We're doing the Caterium stators and the regular high-speed connectors because the Caterium can become cables. Oh, I need to figure out.
Because the silicon high-speed connectors requires us to bring in silicon from somewhere.
The circuit board.
That is not really a delightful thing right now.
Yeah, the circuit boards are definitely a problem.
Right, because that's plastic and copper sheets.
Mm-hmm.
But do I need that much space?
We don't have any alt AI limiter. But there is copper nearby, so that might just be the better option for going for the AI limiters rather than...
Are there a limiter range? AI limiter only has the one recipe. It is
Yeah, that's
literally only copper
that's
sheets.
what we need for
required.
circuit boards.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
otherwise the circuit boards are just a pain. Because we don't have any kind of petroleum nearby.
Well, okay. The problem is we don't really have any kind of silica nearby either.
Yeah.
Which would you like to
So,
fly in, petroleum products or silica?
but if we make AI limiters, all we have to bring in is copper. And that's much easier than trying to bring in even more materials.
12.5.
What do we bring in AI limiters for?
AI limiters is the other way to make ECRs rather than high-speed connectors.
Oh, right, the alt for the ECRs. Okay, that's...
The high-speed connector is the alt for the ECRs. The AI, the high-speed connector is the alt. The AI limiter is the normal one.
Okay, so the standard ECR recipe is actually better in this case.
Yeah.
So we
That's all we
turn
have to
off the alt for the electromagnetic connection rod. We turn off. Electromagnetic control rod turn on.
Got a normal
Back to
copper,
production.
not too far away.
And that makes everything better. Okay, now copper, quick
Yeah.
wire, AI limiters, ECRs. I mean, we just got to make stators, but that's just steel pipes and wire.
Yeah, that's the copper over there. I see it.
Yeah, that's basically, that was my starting copper in my game. Okay, yeah, that's much better. That's a better plan. Smart thinking.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, limiters and stators,
Okay.
make the ECRs, and that'll be 2 of the 3 things. Then we'll just need steel products.
Yep,
And mod
which
frames.
I was working on until I ran out of cables.
We
So
are making them batteries.
the steel products I will finish up next time. Well, we've still got half an hour.
Half an hour-ish, yeah.
Do you have a lot of cables on you or no?
Question. I have about 300. So, for certain values of a lot.
Some cables is better than none where I'm at right now. I was not expecting to run out of cables.
Okay, I'm going to find this open space over here. Boop. And here, have some
4,
cables.
5, 6, 7.
Here.
Let's group these so that we're not doing a huge amount of manifolding crap.
Well, it's a good thing I've got a bunch of nearby to make mod.
Reload status calc with the latest autosave so I can see the changes we've made.
75, and then to get 84 for the Titanium computers. We get to 9. And then for this, which for going to the silicon high-speed connectors, let's just say clock that to 20.25.
Due south. Hug the terrain. Come over here.
That way we don't have to merge all these and manifold all of them. They just go to one place like I've been doing with the rest of this stuff.
But you really just made a big slab of concrete in the sky, didn't you?
Sure did.
I thought you were accusing me for a second there, and you would have also been right.
No! No, wrong offspring in this case.
No, it was both. It was both.
It was both.
See Montgomery Burns and his device to blot out the sun.
Okay, so that simplifies that. At least on an output
Makes
way.
my life so much easier to not have to worry about a bunch of different platforms. Just make it all one.
So what are you planning to do with all this space?
Pretty much that's just going to be making the versatile frameworks, making the ECRs, and then making the phase 4 and then shipping off.
Okay, so this is the magnetic field generator site.
Mm-hmm.
Is what we're okay.
That's the plan anyway, because
We'll
we
just
can
route
always
those
make it
batteries
bigger.
back up there, and that'll be that.
ECU. This helps computer. This goes to high-speed connectors. There we go. And then we need
Gonna be fun. But I need to get a train around all that. Oh, chickens, am I doing that?
I have also got a tentative location for where I need you to put the silica
Oh, bring
train.
that train line.
Yeah. But it can wait. And has its own logistical trickiness I've introduced, unfortunately.
Hey, heading to the ADS worksite station. Because basically my two options for getting a train down to this corner are start from there, which is, as the crow flies, closest, or continuing down from the Oilands, down the coast and inland, which is much less fraught with danger, but will take longer, and getting home and back will be basically a circumnavigation of the entire map every time you want to go back and forth. So I'm not wild about that option.
Mm-hmm.
What do we do here? I think probably...
That is a long freaking way down.
Yeah, the silica's got to come down here, so... Yeah, we try and do the manufacturers. Do I even have that many? No, of course not. even begin to fit that many.
I am literally pointed at Nyx's location. If I do it this way, it's just going to be...
Do I even have enough room here?
Yeah.
Cannot be placed at the end of a thing. Yeah, okay, whatever, shut up.
I can barely fit it. If I'm very judicious about.
Three seconds.
So roughly there. Seven manufacturers that will barely fit on this platform. Oy vey. And all the spaghetti that will need to come in behind them. Okay. I guess that's it then. That'll be our platform. Oh boy. And this is only the beginning. This will be the first floor. Where the circuit boards and high-speed connectors get made. Oh. And then we just go up and up and up from there. Getting till we are making computers. Oh, jeez. Well, we're getting close.
True.
How many more machines do I need to flip and get materials for?
This thing I'm doing is going to look real familiar to those of us who have been doing this kind of old school. This is me not doing ideal train building. This is literally just foundation railway across the sky.
Classic.
Yep.
So yeah, I only had the
Because
materials
this place is just too, like, it's just rocky spires and pits.
Yeah.
Yep.
You can't be too fancy through that area if you're going to do a train, yeah. I only had the materials for 3 manufacturers, but I had to figure out if I was going to be able to place 7, so I had to do some very creative spacing in order to figure out my area here.
Okay, I will not finish this tonight because that's going to be a while, but it has started.
All right, I'll just count machines and then head back and. All right, so for the remaining high-speed connectors, need another 4. Need 3 assemblers for quick wire stators. Need another 6 manufacturers for automated speed wiring. Another 6 for ACUs. Another 4-ish for computers. Another 2 for supercomputers. And 4 more assemblers for the, at last, assembly director systems.
Nick's taxi is headed this way.
Gee, is that all? And a partridge in a pear
You'll
tree,
need to
exactly.
all the things.
I am only going to need 110 motors, 220 heavy modular frames, 1,000 plus cables, 1,000 plus plastic, and I'll be able to make 24 manufacturers and a handful of assemblers. Oh, and all the building materials to house them in, and the cables and belting to connect them.
My turn to head on home. I've done everything I can do for the time being.
Same here. I am headed back. Probably for the last time tonight.
Yeah, we've got about 10 more minutes, so...
Sorry, Nick, you're not gonna catch your taxi. It's gonna be gone by the time you get here.
It's alright.
I will instead avail myself.
Yeah, go right ahead.
So, final progress noted. Got the iron, coal, and concrete products, or limestone products. Got the oil products. And started construction on the final ADS building that they all meet at.
Dang.
As well as put on some machines for the first floor.
I think the next step, once I get this train line out there, is going to be, between the two of us, one of us gets the versatile framework, the other one gets the ECRs going.
At some point, I need to actually go out there and see what you've done out there.
Mostly made batteries.
Yeah. Mostly made batteries.
You branched off from my power tower line, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where exactly did you branch off?
At the top of, like, because there's the water fracking site. If you go up to the top of the hill, closer to home from there, like, there's actually another power tower next to the water fracking site.
Gotcha. All right.
So if you basically hang a right instead of a left as you're heading from the hub to your space,
yeah,
you'll end up out at our stuff.
I've got the machines put down for ECRs and versatile frameworks. It's just getting the materials that they need into them.
Yeah, it's like you don't need a lot of machines to do this. It's just getting all the material in enough quantity.
I just
Yeah,
feel
All the
because
freaking map.
I just feel kind of bad because I've spent this entire session working on my stuff, and like you two have been talking about all the stuff you've been doing. It's like, well,
building a battery site from scratch to fully functional in one session is, I'm feeling pretty good about that.
yeah.
Kind of getting the hang of that now.
Oh, dang.
I'm going to park your taxi next just so that it's
Yeah.
available for you start of the next session.
That will be absolutely wonderful. Basically, I'll be starting next session making mod frames because I need those for versatile frameworks. But then versatile frameworks will be made, and that's it.
Yeah. So this is going to be
PCRs.
the big propulsion site, huh?
The magnetic field generators?
Yeah, or
Yeah,
the MFS, yeah. Or MFG, whatever. Whatever the second product is.
MFG.
Autosave. Herc.
Coolio.
Turn off self-driving.
You're working on this, I was working on that. More steady progress.
Yeah, it wasn't flashy or exciting, but it was all progress.
And we've all steadily
Honestly,
given up on aesthetics.
I'm just glad that I was able to find a location that had most of what we needed.
That's always the step one, yeah.
Because all the other readily convenient locations for this were already taken by other things. So it's just like,
Yeah.
Phoning in Caterium and bauxite is the least of our problem.
I should probably get over to that Caterium site that's over there by the Abyss waterfall, because that's how I've got a whole bunch of loot crates with concrete in them. Those loot crates that keep showing up, or not loot crates, but overflow crates.
Yeah.
That keep showing up on the HUD. It's like, oh yeah, that's me. Those were all me. No one to blame but myself.
Caterium, get the copper. I guess after I get the mod frames going, I'll get the copper sheets going that we need for the AI limiters.
Yeah, let me know, like, when we... Because I'm not going to take too long at building the railway. I'm literally just doing sky rail from over there to over here.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll drop a train station there so we can use the taxi system or whatever.
Yeah.
I mean, technically, at that point, we could even have that be where the what delivers the final product. It'll be there. But, drones, trains, whichever.
Yeah. I was mostly considering drone because we already have that overflow of batteries.
Yeah.
That I can siphon off of to feed a couple more drone ports.
But only a couple more. Like, we need 20 per minute. We're making 40. So, yeah, like, we can support at most 3 drone ports. And we're already using 1.
Yeah, I only need to feed 2 more because 1 picks up the Caterium, 1 takes the final product here to the space elevator. That's the last 2. That's the last 2 I need to feed.
Then we're good.
I also need a drone to get my stuff to the space elevator.
Ah.
There's our 3rd.
Well, no, we already have 1. You're adding 2 more, and that's...
Oh, well, he's got that train right nearby. If it gets brought to our location to feed into that single drone port that's going to the space elevator,
That's still
it's just dropping off
1.3 kilometers away.
Yeah, there's some distance between those. We'll think about it.
That's what I'm saying. There's already a train station over there.
I'm also requesting a train station to bring materials in as well.
Yeah, so I mean, I just built a 2-stop station instead of a 1-stop station, and we use the other the other
the other part.
the other freight car to be the delivery.
Mm-hmm.
Because getting batteries to you is gonna suck.
Yeah. All right then.
But if we just take his final product to us, where we'll already have a drone going to the space elevator, then that simplifies it marginally. But it simplifies it.
But at that point, we're already using a train. Why not just use the train to take it home?
Yeah, just train. If we're gonna train at home, then just train at home. Yeah.
Instead of going train to drone to home, it's like.
Oh, we do have an unused hub station. It can bring it right here.
Do we?
Yeah, unused hub station.
Used hub station what? Drone or train?
This train station right here.
Oh, right. We're not actually using it, are we?
Yeah, it was an extra that you made that we ended up not using.
Oh, that's right. We called it unused, and it's got 2 bays. Yeah. Okay. At that point, boom. Yeah, we're done. Then we just belt that over to the space elevator. We're done. Okay.
All right then. Okay, so that changes plans a bit, but okay, I'm gonna need 2 train stations.
No, you're going to need 1 train station with 2
1 train station
freight
with 2
depots.
Yeah.
I'll run 2 trains. One will be delivering you the silica, and the other one will be picking up the assembly director systems.
All right.
All right, get on over there. Let's.
Actually, hold on. I can actually update the description of this now.
Yes, you can.
There we go. Upper tier materials construction. That's the phase I'm at now.
I could technically update ours, but I'll wait till next time to do that.
It'll keep.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, save game A3 38th 8 day. How does 8th spell? Yeah. It's been a day.
Sure has.
And survey says, come on. Your game was saved 114 hours, 41 minutes.
Dang.
Hey.
Thank you as always.
Yeah, thanks for coming.
Here we go. Good night.